This video will explain the guided practice exercises for each module. So each module will have one guided practice exercise, which will actually consist of a series of exercises that will walk you step by step through the skills needed for each learning objective. The idea is that you will work on your guided practice exercises in small groups with access to my expertise as necessary. You can ask for my help at any time. However, although you will be working on the guided practice exercises as a group, each student will submit their own completed set of guided practice exercises for grading. Guided practice exercises, the only possible grades are pass and no pass. And this is on the basis of completeness and effort only. Correctness of answers is not factored into the grade. So this is different from all the other assessments in the class, where for the other assessments in the class, in order to get a grade of pass, mastery, you need to actually show mastery. But the guided practice, you just need to show that you're trying to figure this out and you're doing your best. So a pass mark on guided practice exercises means that you have submitted work that is complete and shows a good faith effort to give a legitimate answer to each item. A no pass is given to a submission in which not all items show significant good faith effort. For example, putting "I don't know" or "I'm lost" as one of the answers will result in no pass. I'm not saying you shouldn't put "I don't know" or "I'm lost" if you sincerely are lost, because that will be a good cue to me that I need to come and help you with that concept or that skill. But I'm just telling you what will happen in terms of a grade is that you will get a no pass grade if you put something like that as an answer. So the guided practice exercises are within each module in Blackboard, and there will be both a doc file and a PDF file. They're the same thing, just a PDF version. In case you have trouble accessing the doc file. The doc file is kind of nice because you can download it and just fill in your answers as you go along. But you may prefer to use the PDF version, or if you're having problems with doc files, or if you don't have Word, then the PDF file will be universally accessible. So let's just look at one real quick. So I'll look at the PDF file because it will just open up in the browser here. Give it a second here. Okay, so as you can see, there are a series of exercises. These more or less correspond to learning objectives for that module. Sometimes not precisely. Sometimes there's sort of a pre-exercise you need to do before you could do the things that are in the learning module. So there'll be a short discussion of what you need to do and what's involved in the exercise. There will often be an example, and then there will be a series of exercises for you to complete. Usually, between 5 and 8 exercises for each exercise. So exercise 1 here has 5 exercises, A, B, C, D, E. Exercise 2 also has 5 exercises for you to do, and so on. Once you've completed your guided practice exercises, you will turn them into a PDF. So one of your first assignments for the first day is going to be to learn how to turn a word processing document into a PDF, if you don't already know that. And you will submit it via the Turnitin link that will be right below where you got the guided practice. So you have to go through the steps. Just to let you know, the reason why I'm using Turnitin for this is not really for the Turnitin functionality. In other words, I'm not going to be checking for plagiarism with this. That's not really what the point is. The reason I'm using Turnitin is because Turnitin has a way that I can mark up your exercises using so I can grade online, and I can then return it to you online, and it's very easy for me to use. So that's why I've picked that. So it says to submit an assignment, click on the submit button. So if you haven't used Turnitin before, this is a little helpful overview of how to do the Turnitin. So you enter your name and give it a title, and then you choose, you upload your document. So from wherever you have it stored. If you have it stored on your computer, if you have it stored on Dropbox, or if you have it stored on your Google Drive. And then when you're done, you'll click upload, and then your document will upload. And you should get a receipt. It should email you a receipt. So save your receipts, because if something goes wrong with an upload, well, really all I will tell you to do is upload it again. However, if you do need to upload a second, so you can redo guided practice exercises as well. However, you're going to need to discuss that with me. You're going to need to tell me that you want to resubmit one, because I have to do something explicit that lets you do that. All of the other tests that you're able to redo, you can just go ahead and redo them, and I don't need to do anything. But I'm going to need to make another Turnitin link for you, because they're a one-time use thing. So if you need to submit it again, it's not a problem. I'll just make you a new Turnitin link. So that's how the guided practice will work, and that's how you do the Turnitin.